Okay, who's ready to rumble? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're a few minutes early, which is good. Let's get the camera on, see what it's looking like. There we go. Hello there. Today we will do a little continuation of these boys from the last stream, and see how we get on with that. We may even assemble some orcs or something like that. See how we feel. See what people vote for, perhaps, if anyone comes and watches. If you want to get involved in the chat, just give me a shout, let me know. Always appreciated. Right, what have we got? Where is everything? Put a paper in my wet palette. Nice and damp. I've got a nice moist palette ready to do some warhammering. So what do we reckon we need to do next? So from what I understand, there are elements of this that are flesh. So like the legs and the arms are flesh, from what I understand. So, what shall we do? Let's get a paintbrush out and kind of poke the areas. So that is black. This is black. So I guess all of that at the back is all black. So what I might try and do is put a little bit of a flesh tone down over the prime. Just see what we look like then. So what could look good is like white and flesh tones with then like a red wash. Or even dark brown wash. Let's see what we've got. I mean, this one has flesh in the name, so we've got to be good here, haven't we? Kislev flesh. Right, shake it, shall we? Let's do a bit of a shaking. Shake it, ooh, shake it, baby. If anyone has any questions, suggestions, comments, or even questions or suggestions, or even any comments, just let me know. We can have a little conversation. You can sit back and chill. Listen to some metal. Ah, nice mug. Cheers, buddy. Guardian Easter, how have you been? What have you been doing since I last saw you? Lots of German lessons, nice. Furniture shopping, more of the same then by the sounds of it. You must have a right house full of furniture. I put a new bed together earlier. Are you pleased with your furniture purchases? Got confirmation of degree calculation after the fuck up. 2-1. GG! How have you celebrated that? Oops. Drink on Friday, nice. So what happened then? What literally found out 30 minutes ago. Nice. What happened in the first place then? I didn't realise you were awaiting a recount. Thought I told you last year. Oh, was it ages ago, was it? I mean, I don't remember a lot of stuff, if I'm honest. Oh, yeah, I do remember. I remember you telling me. I think at the... I do remember that. Well, at least it's sorted now. That's good. Good to hear. Forced to repeat the project over a whole year. Not good. In a sense, the celebration is now the guilt-free building of those Croxigores with you. Ah, nice. What a world we live in, yeah, true. Yeah, I was going to ask if you were working on anything. I went to Warhammer World yesterday. So my ever-mounting pile of grey plastic is bigger than ever. What did I get? Quite a lot of Chaos Sigma. So, oh man, I got tempted. I had no intention of buying that when I went into the shop. And I thought, yeah, this is cool. What's the worst? So now I've got, well, I don't know. I've got a load of flesh hounds. Well, I bought the spearhead, the new blades of corn, because I'm a corn guy. I've decided as well I'm going to get a corn tattoo, and you can't stop me. So I bought this. Let me just put this here and do a bit of a. So here is the spearhead. If I do end up with him, bring the spearhead. I will do. Well, it'll need to be assembled. It's at the back of a very long line. I got this guy. Thought he was pretty cool. One of the old school demons as well. Like they designed this guy in like the 80s. Used to be able to get a metal version of him. I got a little skull grinder. And then I got, well, I mean these boxes aren't very useful. I got some blood crushers, but the online exclusive boxes are pointless. There's never any art on them. And oh yeah, I got the skull altar as well. I thought that was pretty cool, so I got that. So if you know anyone that wants to buy a kidney, so I can pay for it all, send them my way. That'd be good. I also bought one of these spinning disc things. So I'm going to make some YouTube shorts and just stick models on that, spin them around. Easy videos. Ripperoni. Yeah, that's it. Check those unbranded boxes. No, they're not resin. That's how the online exclusives are packaged. When you go to Warhammer World, that's the boxes that they're in. I've had quite a lot of those boxes because I hate the resin. I've got a Tyrannid, a resin Tyrannid, and a load of resin orcs, and I find the stuff horrible. It's so soft. You can pierce it with your fingernails. I'm going to double check now, make sure it's not resin. Yeah, it's just normal plastic. Good old grey. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. Not that horrible white nonsense that the resin is. Horrible stuff. Yeah, I've got some little orcs to put together. I might put those together later on. See how we get on. And a massive Tyrannid, and then that concludes my latest purchases. It warps, needs spades of cleaning up, and generally takes 3 times as long to build. It's horrible, yeah, really horrible. Comes with no instructions. The clean-up, you don't know what you're supposed to chop off and what you're not, especially when you buy the sort of characters I buy that are all spiky boys. The next thing you know, you've chopped off one of his accessories. That's gone flying across the room. Yeah, man, I hate the resin. Right, let's get back to the obliteration station. Painting that flesh. So are you painting or assembling, did you say? Still building the croc scores. Okay, continuation from last week, is that? Not sure how I feel about flesh on big chaos boys. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Click on this dubious link. 4 build. Each one takes an hour. What? An hour to build? Do you have to do every scale individually or something? They look quite chunky. They look like they'd be fairly quick. Or is this one of those boxes where they make the legs into 6 unnecessary pieces? Okay, I've chopped them up into little bits. 5-part chest, 3-part head. Bloody hell. The joy of painting flesh. Tell you what, Warhammer World was busy when I went on Tuesday, yesterday. Don't know if that's a general school holidays thing or if they had some sort of tournament on, but yeah, it was Ramo. It's always interesting all the different accents you hear in there. People come from far and wide to sit in an industrial estate in Nottingham. It's wild, yeah. Yeah, see, it's a bigger and bigger little complex as well. Not the visitable bit, but the bit where they do the work. Massive now. And today I have been landscaping my garden. I tell you what, to say that I am tired is an understatement. I've shifted 2.5 tons of soil and 50 rolls of turf. I've still got half a ton of soil to go. Then I need to actually lay the turf. Whew, I might sleep all weekend at this rate. Have you seen the Necron they're previewing? It's coming out in 2026, but they're only previewing because somebody leaked. That looks pretty cool. I'll probably buy that. In fact, I nearly bought one of the big Necrons, and I was like, no, I'm going to wait till that one comes out. Quite like the look of that one. Fiddly though, the fiddliest army I have ever assembled is the old Necrons. See a little amount of flesh on it. Shard of the Deceiver, yeah, is that the one? It's like a Grim Reaper type thing. I reckon this flesh carries on into the pound. And if I mess any of this up, I'll just blame it on the Chaos Gods. That's the way they wanted them to look. Shard Dragon. is the other big centerpiece Necron model. Yeah, I'm trying. Sometimes I get mixed up with what things are called in Warhammer and WoW. But I thought the one I was looking at was called Shard of the Void Dragon. Or is that the one you're referring to? Because I nearly bought that, and I was like, oh no, I'm going to wait for the one that comes out at the start of next year. Need the brush to be super fine as well as the tip. Hello, Monica Martinez, how are you doing? YouTube viewer. How's your day going? Guardian Easter. George has one. That's really good rules. Yeah, yeah, that's a pretty cool model. Have they brought a new one out? I do like that model. It looks horrible to build though. All the lightning or whatever it is. All spindly. How you doing then, Monica? What are you up to? Are you a Warhammer fan? Rupert, how's it going, good sir? Another YouTube commenter, thanks for being here. How you doing? What you been up to? Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. How's your day going so far? Have you been doing much? Are you a Warhammer guy, Rupert? Yeah, looking very happy, Rupert. Glad to have you here. Let's have a look at Rupert's channel. White noise, sinus draining, Python tutorial, Demon Slayer explanation, and Lego City Cars Crash compilation. Nice. And what do you think to this stream then, Rupert? What brings you here? Got a few people watching on YouTube now, which is good. So Rupert's probably going to do some painting later. Nice. What are you going to paint, Rupert? Warhammer. Okay, what sort of Warhammer are you painting? You got a particular army that you're working on at the minute? Ah, Space Marine Terminators. Nice. I've got some of those. Mine are Ultramarines. What are yours? Okay, I think first flesh layer is okay on there. Not a big fan of painting flesh. Find it quite difficult. But we're here to learn, I suppose. The more you do something, the more idea you have of how to do it and what not to do. Dark Angels, nice. Yeah, I've got a captain in Terminator armor and a librarian in Terminator armor. Essentially, it's the Space Marine Combat Patrol. I have a number of combat patrols. Yeah, well spotted, Louis. Swing the banhammer. Get rid of that. Yeah, Twitch. I get a lot of spam in Twitch, but YouTube tends to be pretty good. Hot single ladies in your area. Who knew? Wonder if any of them want to watch a Warhammer stream. Send them my way. The more views, the better. So whereabouts are you from, Rupert? Do you have many people where you are that collect and play Warhammer? What about you, Guardian Easter? Are there many people where you are now that play Warhammer? I noticed quite a lot of the Twitch streamers that do Warhammer streams are German. So Rupert is living in England, originally from China. Very nice. Our first ever Chinese viewer. Good to have you here. So what was the reason for the move, Rupert? There's a lot in this area. Just need to get better German first before I start gaming. Okay. I thought that it might have been a good way to learn. Everybody knows the German for flamethrower, so you should be okay. Education. Nice. And how's that going, Rupert? Are you learning? Are you learning well? Well, good stuff. Schnell, schnell. So what's the plan once you've finished learning, Rupert? Did you come from Germany? No. However, Guardian Easter has recently moved to Germany from England. And he is in our Twitch stream. We stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Hopefully you can see his messages at the top of the screen. Ah, you go to Oxford. Or are you wanting to go to Oxford once you've got the grades? Oxford is the aim. I'll sub and check your channel. Oh, brilliant, Rupert. Thank you very much for that. And hopefully I'll see you soon. I stream every day. Sometimes it's Warhammer, sometimes it's World of Warcraft. But have a good evening, and hopefully I'll see you soon. We're still doing Warhammer just once per week. I'm thinking of adding a night. But I'm not sure which night to add currently. Trying to work out what the biggest dead spot is in terms of WoW. And switch that over to a Warhammer stream. Could be a sensible move. Is there a day you want to put forward? You got loads, there's plenty of time, plenty of spare time, that's good. You're doing painting with Tom on Sunday evenings, nice. Drink gaming on Fridays. Probably do twice per week, every other week. Yeah, nice. Yeah, whenever you can join in. You're always more than welcome. Oh, it's taking some doing, but it's getting there. So do you have a job lined up in the new year? You already have something, or you just wait until then? What are we painting tonight? Obliterators. This is the current plan. It's just flesh, lots of flesh. I'm not used to with Chaos. I tend to try to avoid the the heads that are just flesh heads. I try to avoid. I'm not particularly good at fleshing one out. And on these guys, I don't even know what half the flesh is. All my small infantry wear helmets for that very reason. Yeah, exactly. But I'm gonna put this thin layer of flesh on, then a couple of washes, and see what it looks like. You don't try, you don't know, I guess. Oh, there's some trim that I missed. Missed loads of trim on that weapon. I'll have to give that a bit of a splash at some point. I'll just ignore it. The majority of this flesh done now, which is nice. I'm hoping that the wash does a lot of the work with this. Forget that the feet stick out the bottom for some reason. Have a bit of flesh as well. I might have something lined up, just need to get the visa bit sorted first before I can look at work. Ah, okay, and that can also take up to 6 months. Good old visas. So you didn't need the visa to get there, you just need it to work. Just make sure this one's got the ooh, he's got horrible feet. I think those feet are like basically all flesh. Yeah. I missed his entire feet. What a feet. definitely overload the brush too much when I'm doing flesh, especially when I'm painting it on black. I don't like it when you paint on black and nothing seems to happen, and then you've got to wait and do more coats, so I end up overloading the brush and making it look shit. To get better at that one day. I'm not an expert. Just enjoy doing it, and the thing is, if I was going to try and expertly paint it, we'd be here for weeks before we got a tabletop ready model. Alright. Let's leave those to dry for a little bit. Those guys who sub-assembly paint. Oh man. Can you imagine? Painting every nook and cranny of every piece. I mean, people like you magnetise, so you've got more painting to do than the average guy. I don't believe in magnetization. Slash, haven't got the patience or skill. Yeah, magnetise the really expensive ones. I guess that makes some sense. So is there anything that Germany doesn't have that you are missing from back home? Food or beverage or anything else? They don't have bagels. Bagel? I very rarely have had bagels in my life. I've probably had a bagel on less than 5 occasions. A bagel's good, am I missing out? Should I be on the bagel hype? Yeah, I don't know what the origin of bagels is. Never really thought about bagels, to be honest. Has Catherine gone to water her plant that I've already watered? Just got a notification on the garden camera. Let's go have a look, see if she's drowned it. One sec. Toasted with any form of filling for a sandwich is top tier. Just a much better sandwich. Bagels are Jewish. Are they really? How are they different from bread? Is it a shape thing, or is like the actual composition different? Boiled and then baked, okay. Lasts for months, really? A bread that lasts a good time could be good. My only problem is bread makes me really tired. As does pasta and pizza, all the best things. Maybe I'll pick up some bagels later this week. Maybe I'll give them a go. Maybe I'll eat them on stream next Wednesday and we can have a bagel off. Maybe I should assemble these guys. Something to do. Surely they can't be too difficult to assemble. Not bad though. 11 miniatures. Basically a pound each. What sort of glue do you use, Guardian Easter? Out of interest. Some clippers around here somewhere, aren't there? I've got like 3 pairs of clippers and I can't see them. There's one. Tamiya Extra Thin Cement. Okay. Could you chuck me a link to that when you get a second? I'll check that out. Problem that you have with this one is that the metal bit dries up all the time, which is super annoying. Now you have to mess around with the old lighter and a flammable liquid situation to try and loosen it up. Right, we've got instructions. We've got loads of plastic. And the instructions are surely just going to be put its head on. Okay, pretty cool. Let's have a quick look. And what sort of has it got like a brush similar to nail polish? Something like that. Ah, you sent me a picture. Perfect. You knew what the question was going to be. So is that just a very fine brush, or is it some sort of syringe? Let's just bang these on a load of bases, shall we? What's the worst that can happen? Oh, we dropped one. Not the best start. At least the bases are easy to find when you drop them, not like when you drop the grey plastic onto the grey carpet. A brush, great for getting in small gaps and crevices. Okay, I might check that out then when I next buy some paint. This one seems a bit more sprung than that. Quick, snip, snip. See if the blue comes out now. Or we need to do a flip and burn. I think we need to flip and burn. Get on with this. Cool. Hey, there we go. We have success. Great success! Oh, I love that smell as well. One of the greatest smells. Oh. Get the knife out if these don't improve. That's not a knife. Do like my little green boys. When we play Warhammer, so Catherine always plays orcs. So these will be a nice little addition for her. Some easily splattable runt herds. Do you drill your gun holes? Kind of half interested in starting to do that. You don't. You must have the drill for the magnets, right? Never understood why people do that. Okay. I have the dexterity of a brick. I snap things over marginal gains, yeah. You got broken crisis arms and guns as well, okay. Well, I'll probably have some spares in my box if you want them. There's always people trying to sell the bits they've not used on eBay. Hey, my pre-ordered Slaughterbound should get delivered this end of this week. Pretty cool. Looking forward to seeing what that looks like. Is that the new Wii model? Oh, World Eaters. Thought you meant small in Scottish. Yes, it is. It goes with the 8-bound, or the Exalted 8-bound, which I have, which will be cool. They did release them in a big box, but the big box was like just stuff World Eaters players already had, and a new item, Slaughterbound. That came out months ago, towards the start of the year. So I've been sat waiting for them to release it as a single item. So I don't want to pay 120 quid just to get a box that has one thing I want in it. There's only 20 odd quid I think as a character model. Pretty cool. Yeah, those boxes are rough. 99% of what you already own. New character inside, yeah. They've done the same with the Space Marines, haven't they? Although I'm happy with the new Tyranid Combat Patrol because none of the NIDs that are in that are in my Tyranid army, so that's getting delivered at the same time as the Slaughterbound, which is cool. Kroot hunting pack. I do not want Kroot. I've made myself a rule. No Kroot. No Kroot allowed. Ban the Kroot. I'm collecting Warhammer Gundam, not little green men. I've got a whole army of little green men. I'm assembling some right now in front of your very eyes. Yeah, Kroot feel weird to me. I feel like Kroot should be either their own army or even a Sigmar army. Find somebody that moves ahead. Slap it on. Probably have the camera a bit lower for this. Oh, it won't go any lower. Ha! We find these things out. Oh well. You're a big Kroot enjoyer, yeah. I can tell. But it just feels to me like kind of weird. You got all these big battlesuit guys, and then a load of like lizard men, essentially. Feels like two different armies. Never know, you might separate them out or something. What draws you to the Kroot? I guess if I had an 8,000 point army, I might need some variation. I don't really go above 2.5. Catherine will definitely like these little boys. Very goblin-y. Goblin. You like the coalition army style of build? Yeah, you used to get that with. Well, I mean, I guess you kind of can get that in armies with, you know, like the allied units stuff. But when I first bought a Chaos Army box, it came with Chaos Space Marines and Khorne Berserkers, which isn't particularly traditional. And it came with Possessed, which you could class as Chaos Demons, I guess. So that used to be 3 different armies you got in the Chaos Army box. I hated the old Possessed Marine sculpts. I thought they were terrible. They're like off balance as well. They used to just fall over all the time. Did you see the old Kroot models before the refresh? Easily top 5 worst models in the game. No, I didn't. I haven't seen many Kroot at all, if I'm honest. I have a general idea of what they look like. What do you think the top 3 worst current models are then? What are we thinking? Place this boy on his slightly bigger base. This is Gretchen. Probably within Drakari's old range. What, the Dark Eldar? I really liked that. I preferred the old range to the new range with Dark Eldar. Space Marines with water guns. Yeah, I know the ones you mean. It's the Super Soaker Marines. Space Marines on the ATV. Oh yeah, that pose. I've got an ATV. Oh, you sending something through? Let's have a look. So he's got 2 options. I prefer the look of this one, to be honest. Without even looking at the weapons in the stats and what they do, I'm just picking this one. Rule of cool, baby! I reckon that's supposed to be the other way. The wire wouldn't point towards the enemy, would it? That'd be weird. Pop that there for now. I think it's other arm. I'll do the squig on a leash. Acting like the squig on a leash. You can't buy the models that are still in their codex, really? Does that mean they're getting a big refresh, do you think? I thought you were sending something through. You said, look at these. Me no see nothing. Put this aircon on. It's a bit warm. It's better. Right, that's 2 arms. Hold that for a second. Court of Arch and Witches models. Don't even know what they are. Right. That's the arms done. So then it needs attach the arms, attach the whip, attach the head, attach the gun, and we're good to go. Okay, put these arms on. Oh. Whoopsie. What did I do there? Too much pressure probably. I'm good at that. My big strong man hands. My little plastic models. Come off the base. Just a touch. Right there for now. Coming along nicely though, aren't they? Whoops. Wow. Landed on his feet, but not on his base. What's this you're showing me now? Oh, you're trying to find the old Drakari stuff. Oh, what on earth's that? Odd looking. And that's part of the Dark Eldar army. Doesn't look like it fits. Weird. Weird old models, yeah, for sure. Right, so he needs a whip like Indiana Jones. Put that on. That apparently sits on his side. Second to bind with the base whilst I make a couple of the other little boys, or runts as they are affectionately named. A herd of runts. Quite cool, a runt with a cap on. I like that. You've painted and built like 10 models in the time it's taken me to nearly build 2. Yeah, I'm gonna get these orcs done, then slap the first wash across the skin of the obliterators, and then save the rest for next time. So I'll probably be here maybe for another 40 minutes, something like that. Plenty of time to get your second one fully done. Ooh, nearly dropped that. It's already drying up on me. There we go. Lovely jubbly. So just the whip and the holstered weapon for Gretchen. And then that's 11 models assembled. Record breaking time. Get the Tamiya stuff for next week. Well, I've still got a full bottle of this stuff left, so I try to not spend money I don't have to. Although the 20 boxes of unopened Warhammer next to me seem to disagree. Oh, his head's fell off. Go. So we just need to put a whip on this guy. God, he feels so heavy compared to the little guys. Okay, that's a whip. Just the gun now, and that's 11 models done. The curse of the hobby. Give you another cost-saving hint. Okay, here we go. Any cost-saving hints? Unless it's the rubbish one you gave me last time about going on Vinted. Because I looked on there and there was nothing. Here we have it, 11 glued models. Vallejo make painted basing materials super cheap. Okay. Earth sand mod, okay. Not sure how that works with your jar of sand. It's a jar of fish tank base. It's for the base of a fish tank. But yeah, I'll have a look because I've been interested in using the Citadel Modern Earth, I think it's called, where you like paint lava below and then put the mordant earth on top and it cracks to reveal the lava. Pretty cool. Doesn't have to be lava, I guess it could be water or whatever you wanted it to be. Oops. Oh no, I dropped it. This does that too, but much cheaper. Yeah, I'll have a look. Looks like good stuff. I've got to figure out which models I want to use that on. I might do it on the War Dogs. I think that could look pretty cool. I've already bought some like black sand for the Necrons. I've got fish tank stuff for the Tyrannies. Then for the Chaos and the Space Marines, I've got like grass, like a grassy type thing, which I think I've also used on the Orcs. So I think the War Dogs could look pretty cool with that Mordant Earth type thing. So if there's a version of that that's done by Vallejo, I'll give it a go. So I'm going to give this a go. Because I think this, in the nooks and crannies of the flesh, will look quite good. Big bases give you more room to use it, I suppose. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm thinking. I think it could look pretty cool. Because yeah, I want the flesh to have some level of depth to it. So, I'm just going to give it a go, see what happens. See if I make a happy accident, and so be it. Okay, what brush shall I use for this? Slightly bigger one, I think. Probably makes sense. Right, let's do this one first. This is the one we did first, originally. So my theory is I can just slap this on. It's immediately doing exactly what I want it to do. It's pretty cool. Getting those nooks and crannies, giving a bit of depth to the skin tone, which is what we want. pretty happy with what this is doing, to be honest. It's giving it a more interesting look. Obviously that will only improve as it dries. Good for people like me that like to chuck loads on their brush as well. Because with this shading you can be quite liberal. It looks so much better. We've got some texture to it now, rather than just being slapped on yellowy white skin. Nice. I really like that. It's a nice effect. So, do we think there's an actual reason GW doesn't organise the number for parts on their sprues? Yeah, it's got to be a print efficiency, I guess. What's the cheapest way we can print this? So yeah, look at this before it's even dried. Like, look at the effect of the one on the left compared to the one on the right. For a 10-minute wash, pretty cool. I like that. Happy I tried that. But yeah, it's annoying. And one thing I've noticed as well is some sprues are numbered incorrectly compared to the instructions, and that is incredibly annoying. I bet there's a list somewhere online that would tell us all of the different incorrect sprues. I've noticed a few, just in what I've collected, so there's probably quite a lot. Not the best QA department. What sort of bugs does Germany have? I just ask because I just had something land on my net. They got any dangerous bugs, dangerous spiders, dangerous snakes, perhaps? Horseflies, hornets. Okay. No snakes or anything? Sounds pretty tame. Where the parents moved to in France, there are wolves. Wow. Yeah, we got rid of all the wolves here, didn't we? I think there's people wanting to put them back, I think. Yeah, because even in England there's a few different snakes. One of which is pretty nasty if it bites you as well. That's all fun and games until some old lady gets mauled. Yeah. Although my granddad lived in Spain and he got chased by a wild boar. I think they're a little bit dangerous as well. Right then, so today we have assembled 11 miniatures. We've done a flesh colour and a flesh wash, which has given quite a nice bit of depth to those characters, which is good. We shall continue. And hopefully I'll see you there at some point. Hopefully on Wednesday. Well, definitely on Wednesday. I am a nerd. I live in the desert. Snakes are pretty bad there. We were just talking about UK snakes, which are probably quite tame to compared to any snakes that live in the desert. Are you a Nevada guy? Is it Nevada we're talking about in terms of desert? Welcome to the stream, by the way. I am Nerd747. Arizona. Nice. Are you a Warhammer fan? A Warhammer guy from Arizona. Very nice. And a Necron collector. Okay. I've got a Necron army. Quite a small Necron army. I think I've only got about 1,000 points, I think. But I've got a few different armies. And you can see me here every Wednesday building them, such as these ones in the back, my orcs, and painting them, such as the obliterators, where we've done a flesh colour and a flesh wash. So if you want to have a bit of a chat, give me any suggestions or ask me any questions, then perhaps press the follow button, because this stream is done for today. I stream every day. Sometimes it's Warhammer, sometimes it's World of Warcraft. Sometimes I'll do whatever people ask me to do. Hey! Thank you for following. Appreciate that. Very good, very nice. So I'm going to end the stream there, but if you want to jump in the Discord or any future streams, it would be great to see you there. But as I say, that's the end for today. Thanks everyone for being here. And hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Have a good one.